everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Color Me Bad Lynn, back with an absolutely gorgeous share. It's a hidden gem in my fragrance collection, and I wanted to come on and share this fragrance with you guys. Before we get into that, I do want to share a little bit about what our channel is all about. If you're not familiar, we talk about all things beauty, mainly the fragrances that are in my collection, those that are on my wish list, so on and so forth. We'll also tap into a little bit about love, relationships, romance, dating, family issues, and faith, most importantly. And so let's dig right in. Hopefully everybody is doing all well and fine. I'm glad that you had an opportunity to come in and check out what I'm talking about today. If you're wondering if I'm a little bit cold, the answer is no. I had to put this on. This is an adult bib because I spilled coffee all over my jumper before I started recording. And it is too much work to get up and change outfits. So I thought just throw something on top of it and let's keep it moving. So again, I am Color Me Bad Lynn. So happy to be on to chat about this absolutely gorgeous fragrance. This again is a hidden gem in my collection. I've come on and shared a little bit of a tidbit about this fragrance in the past, but I wanted to come on and give it a special spotlight. It's absolutely gorgeous. This is something that I don't wear all that much, but I love this fragrance. This comes from the design house of Calvin Klein. If you've watched any of my other videos or you've been hanging out with me since the very beginning, you know that I love Calvin Klein fragrances, okay? And this is one of those that I don't touch that much, but I treasure. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous fragrance. This is called Secret Obsession, if you're not familiar with the fragrance and or the bottle, okay? And you can see I've used a little bit of the juice. I probably have worn this maybe one time out. I did spray a little bit of this on this morning to just kind of get the vibe for the fragrance because I was wearing something else already that was still lingering on my skin and coming through my pores from yesterday. But I wanted to come on and chat a little bit about this fragrance. Yes, this is Calvin Klein, honey. I love Calvin Klein, always will. I'm going to spray a little bit on here and tell you what I get from the card. Of course, you probably already know that I love this fragrance, so I don't have to tell you how much I like it and all that good stuff, but I want to share the notes, the main accords, and what they were thinking when they created this fabulous offering. I'm going to show you guys the spray. I don't mind sharing this one. I do want to mention, it's not that bad if you can kind of see it. It's so good. It is so good. And this could actually be worn by male or female. It is gender specific for women, but definitely this is something that a gentleman could actually rock. It is so good. And the paper does not do this any justice whatsoever. Let's go ahead and get into the main accords of this fragrance. I've got my computer mounted a little bit higher, so I gotta kind of reach on my tippy toes to get the information. So this is Secret Obsession by Calvin Klein for women. Of course, anyone who wants to wear this gorgeous fragrance absolutely can. It is so good. Your main accords is fresh spicy, it is woody, it has white floral, it's fruity, it is powdery, it's amber, tuberose, sweet, it's floral, and animalic. And if you've watched any of my videos prior to this one, you know that I love an animalic fragrance. Okay, that's one of my things. I love balsamic, I love animalic, and I love aldehydic fragrances. Those fragrances a lot of times tend to last a lot longer on me, and they just work amazing with my body chemistry. Secret Obsession by Calvin Klein. Before we get into that, I do want to share that this fragrance has been discontinued. So they're saying that this is no longer being made. And after I go over the notes and you figure out, yes, I want this in my collection. If you don't already have it, try to snatch up a bottle of this. This is one of the most beautiful rose fragrances from the house of Calvin Klein. All right. I just had to put that sidebar in there for you guys. Again, Secret Obsession by Calvin Klein is an amber floral fragrance for women. So if you don't know, now you know. I love amber fragrances. Secret Obsession was launched in 2008. So this has been around for quite some time. Secret Obsession was created by Givaudan and Gottlieb and Khalees Becker. So they were in there working in that laboratory. Your top notes are nutmeg, plum, mace, and rose. And not the mace that you spray out on people to get rid of them. Not that mace. Your middle notes are what I love to call your heart notes, or tuberose, jasmine, orchid, ylang ylang, and orange blossom. Your base notes are sandalwood. You got your amber. You got a little bit of vanilla in this fragrance. It is so beautiful. You get your cashmere wood. You get wormwood. Your wormwood are the woods that have holes in them. Okay, those holes come from worms. And they take the extracts and resins from those woods, and they use them for different things. They use them for scents and things of that nature. So that's what that is when you hear that word, wormwood. And also orris. The jasmine I want to mention in this fragrance because I'm a jasmine fanatic. It is an Egyptian jasmine. There is a huge difference between your jasmines. Anything with Egyptian jasmine in it normally lasts super long on my skin. The tuberose adds a little bit of a seductiveness to this fragrance. Your sandalwood is not just a regular sandalwood, it is an Australian sandalwood. Your moss or mace is what they're speaking of, is nutmeg. It's a spice, okay? And so that's what that is in there. Your plum, I normally don't care for a plum note in my female fragrances. I do have several fragrances in my collection that have that, they snuck that plum note in on me, and I absolutely adore it. But normally I like my plum notes in my male fragrances. That's where I love to smell the plum. If they do the plum right, like they did in this fragrance, then I can rock with it. But that's what kind of gives me the option to say this could be unisex. It's not, but it could be. It does lean more on the feminine side, but I can definitely smell a gentleman rocking it. My gentleman, just mine, all mine. Okay. And so this plum in here is what they call an exotic plum. And you know, anything exotic, I'm there for it. That's me. I want some exoticals, romantical, exotical, and sexy. Your vanilla is a Madagascar vanilla. So they really took great time in putting this fragrance and offer from Calvin Klein together. Even your rose is Rose Damask. So they have so many beautiful, specialized fragrant notes in this offering that if you love an amber floral that is lightly noted with vanilla, a little bit of plum, you like a little bit of that warm and soft spicy, which is your nutmeg. If you love a rose scent, they loaded us up because they gave us a little bit of the tuberose. They also gave us just a plain old sexy rose in this fragrance. They gave us a little bit of orchid and ylang ylang. If you love your white florals, you also get a little bit of that orange blossom resin. You definitely get that. You can get a little bit of a tingle on the tip of your tongue when you spray this out. And that's that spicy, that nutmeg that's in your fragrance. And it really is a sensual, sexy, delightful fragrance. It also has a little bit of jasmine in this. If you can get your hands on a bottle of this fragrance, because again, it is discontinued, I'd recommend grabbing 2 bottles. When I added this to my collection years and years ago, I didn't grab 2 bottles. This was probably something I either picked up on a humbug or was gifted. I can't remember. But definitely, that's probably why I hold it so near and dear. I don't wear it all that often. But if you're a significant other, if your husband loves the smell of jasmine, if he loves that rose scent coming off of your skin, and he likes that amber note that's a little bit heavy but not too heavy, very sensual, very seductive. This is a really mysterious fragrance. And so Secret Obsession is the perfect name for this. I highly recommend adding this to your collection. You know what I always say when I come on and speak about an absolutely gorgeous fragrance that is in my collection that I don't mind sharing with everybody. Get you some. I highly recommend adding Secret Obsession to your collection. Another hidden gem from the design house of Calvin Klein. I absolutely adore this fragrance. I love it. If you grab it, make sure you let me know what you think about this fragrance. If you have this in your collection and you're not sure how to couple this or layer this, the best way to layer this fragrance is to mix a little bit of Vaseline with your body cream or lotion that you use. You can also use a little bit of baby lotion. No particular brand of baby lotion, but definitely that works really beautifully. I wear this all year round. I don't really separate my fragrances for summertime, spring, fall, or winter, because I like to wear my heavier frags when it's a little bit warmer outside. They just seem to work better for me. And then my lighter fragrances I like to wear in the winter because that's when they perform best for me. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful bottle. Very different from anything I have in my collection. I highly recommend adding Secret Obsession to your collection. This is Color Me Badd Lynn. I want to thank you guys for watching another one of our videos. We greatly appreciate your love and your support. Make sure you comment down below and let me know if you have this fragrance in your collection and how you layer it, how you rock it, if you even like this fragrance. Let me know down in the comments. I would love to hear from you. Also, you can reach us now on Instagram. My Instagram handle is colormebadd_Lynn. Great opportunity to meet people and say hi and share our favorite fragrances. And you don't have to DM me. You can just shout it out on my page openly, all right? So I welcome that totally. I hope to meet you over on Instagram. This is Color Me Badd Lynn saying thank you for watching. I greatly appreciate all of the love and the support, all of the comments, emails. Thank you guys. I greatly appreciate that. What's your secret exception? Bye-bye.